Here we go. Morning everybody. Hope everybody's doing well during this lockdown. Looks like it's the day to be beach fishing by the looks of it. Welcome back to First Class Adventures everybody on a beautiful morning. Look at that. Don't know what they're catching. Could be, I don't know. I think this time of year it should be codling or something, shouldn't it? Maybe bass, I don't know. Something like that. See what we can do. Morning. Sorry about this, it's not very good. The picture. You see me in Holland on Sea today. Welcome to a first class adventure. It's beautiful along here. Today we are going to see, that's better isn't it, if we can find a first class Banksy. Apparently there's one here at Holland on Sea which is done, and we're going to try and find it. I'm sure we'll find it pretty easily because I'm sure there'll be a lot of people looking at it and stuff. But here we go. You can't really see that behind me. Beautiful though, everyone's out during lockdown having a nice walk, and we're going to see if we can find it. Wish me luck. I'm sure it won't be hard though. And apparently they're not sure if it's real or not, but he has signed it, and he has got a few things in there that would kind of say it is real. There we are. This is the Gunfleet Sailing Club. Got there, I don't know what you'd call them. Boats, I don't know. Here we go. They go out regularly and they go down there. There we go. This is what we've got Holland on Sea. A few people out today. Once again, not entirely sure, but I think it's number 73. I don't know. But I saw a picture of it, so I've got a rough idea what I'm looking for. These are all the different beach huts we've got down here. What's this? Moulin View. There's one called Jim Palace back there. Julia's Retreat. There's loads. People really do make an effort. Potts Point. Brilliant. Here we go. We're coming up to it, everybody. I can see it. The anticipation's building. Oh no. Found what we've been looking for. This beach hut is owned locally by someone. We're not sure, but we believe this here has all been painted by someone local. Okay, I don't know this, but this is what we think's happening. We've been talking to a lot of people, and people I know. This is the little girl he's famous for. The balloons, all made of poppies. These are poppies that he's all been stuck on. Little poppies here, and here, just, it's difficult. Just here, I think, it says thanks Banksy. So, what I'm interpreting as is that this is a memorial, obviously. So what's happened is, he's obviously found out about it, someone's contacted him, and I think he's come along and he's added the poppies, the girl with a balloon. Because someone told me they walked along here and they saw just this, not anything else. So we think that's why he's signed it. If I can show you, thanks Banksy, because this is, you know, We've contacted him, and that's why he's signed it in the corner, just in the corner there. So obviously he's added to it, and there's a, oh sorry, that's my finger. There's two men there with their radios and rucksacks on from World War One, I would assume, because this is a memorial to World War One. So yeah, that's what we think's happened. But either way, the last piece of artwork that we had was taken down by the council. There you go. Very lucky that obviously if it is him, he's come down here and he's added to that. And it's very impressive, it's nice. Hopefully you're getting a good picture of this, but we'll have to see. And as you can see, it's very busy at the moment. And no one can touch it. Well, the council can't because it's all private. It's privately owned beach yacht, so they can't do nothing. So if that is you, Banksy, thanks you for coming down, see. Right, so here I am. Going to make myself a cup of tea. Hope everybody's doing all right. Just spilt a load of water down me. It's all right, don't worry about it. I'm leaving that in. Only by the highest quality, you know. I'm sure, hopefully, it won't fly off and burn me once I boiled this water. Fingers crossed. I think this takes about 750 mils. Got it from Asda. I think we'll add a bit more. Be on the safe side, eh? Yeah, anyway, so when I looked at that piece of artwork over there, no one's sure whether it's real or not, whether it is a Banksy or it isn't. So got me, this is today, I'm using me OEX Novo today. Got me gas. It's busy today, loads of people around, very busy because this lockdown. They're all enjoying themselves. Can't blame them, can you really? Heat coming off that. Put that on. There we go. That'll do. Anyway, yeah, so I'm using my OX Novo cooking gas thing, whatever you want to call it. That's good, yeah. So we went and saw the supposedly Banksy artwork. A local lady, I believe, painted it. And there was two men in the top left-hand corner. I think someone said it was, because obviously it's all hearsay, that was her granddad and great-grandfather. I don't know. Something like that. But anyway, yeah, so it's a lovely, it is beautiful. And whether Banksy come down and done the little girl, boy, painted that over the top and then put the poppies on, I do not know. But, you know, it says thanks Banksy in the bottom right-hand corner. So we come down here, we've had a look at it, documented it. Either way, whoever done it locally, very good, very nice tribute. Can't fault it. Drawn a lot of people down here to Holland on Sea to have a look, I must say, which is always nice. And if Banksy did come down here, thank you, and you know, and added your little touch to it, because a lot of people say that is your style. I don't know, don't follow your word, but as soon as I heard, I've come down here just to document it, because it'd be nice for other people to see what you've added onto it. So, and it's a shame that your work got scrubbed off the wall over at Clacton, but you know, that's what happens, I'm afraid. It can't be helped. They good old council. Anyway, we're not going to go into that. We're making a cup of tea. I've just got to decide. This is the English tea shop, and it's a no brew like home brew, your perfect companion, bringing a little taste of home on your next adventure. organic, by the way. Alright? So we've got, in here, I've got chocolate, rubius and vanilla, low tannin, caffeine, rubius leaf with sweet dark chocolate partner. Each other create a perfect evening of relaxation. I've got a green tea and honey mint, which is full-bodied sweet Ceylon green tea combined with the natural sweetness of the honey and aromatic cooling mint refreshes your mind, body and soul. And we've got breakfast tea. So what, green tea and honey and mint? As you can see, I'm afraid to say I'm not like the coffee boys. So, you know, I like my tea. If you can call it tea, they call it tea, so I'm going to go with it being tea. So, there's the breakfast tea. Breakfast tea. Comes in its little packs. This is the one we're going to have. Green tea, honey and mint. That's the one I'm going to have today. Yes. And the one that I haven't had is the chocolate rooibos and vanilla. Something like that, if that's how you pronounce it. So for all those coffee drinkers out there, all those expensive compressors they've got and all those fancy things they take on their camping with them, we ain't got none of that. We're sticking with good old-fashioned tea, even if it is green tea, honey and mint. This is nearly boiled, good old gas. It's beautiful out here today. Gone for a walk. I'll show you another beach hut with NHS painted all over it. People do make a lot of effort around here with their beach huts, I must say. You would have seen a few that I'd filmed on the way down. But yeah, we've come here what we wanted to film, which was the beach hut. So someone will be happy. Clacton in the distance, I'll show you that later on. Other than that, just gonna make our tea. Very nice. Look at that. So beautiful. And we keep that in, by the way. We actually keep that in. We don't take it out. I personally leave it in. The tide's coming in. See, whatever you want to call it. That's coming in. That's what you can hear in the background. Just nice sitting here, everyone's walking their dogs. Some beach huts are open. I've had a lot of strange looks, by the way. Been hanging around for quite a while now. I look like a bit of a weirdo. Don't mean to. But there you go. Also got to try and look for some more camping spots at some point as well. Must do that. I haven't got a clue what the time is because I didn't bring a watch out, so time's our own, so there's no problem there. Got my down jacket on today, which is the old trespass one again. I must say it's nice because what I didn't realise about down jackets is as you're walking, the air, which I didn't know, is going in between the fibres of the down, which puffs it out, which keeps you warmer. So that's brilliant. Met some nice people. Met a fellow postman today. He was actually going along the beach picking up the rubbish, which I thought was rather nice. You know, not many people do that, I'm afraid to say. Not many people do that. He comes down here and photographs locally as well. I think he said tries to come here just as the sun's coming up. Because that's the best time to film the birds. And I must say, we've got a good variety along here. He did actually say that he filmed... Sorry about that, that's a dog, hang on a minute. He's making it bark. I don't know why he's making it bark. He's making it wait for some reason. He's just agitating it for the sake of it, to be honest. Probably hasn't got anything else better to do. Yeah, he's just agitating it. Anyway, what was I saying? About birds. Oh, he said he filmed one. I think he took a picture of one. And it had a big razor in its mouth. That shows you the amount of rubbish that's coming out of our sea. Now, that's in our oceans. You know? and it was flying along, it had it in its mouth. I mean, you know, and he took a picture of that, because it's not something you're ever going to see, but it's disgraceful that there's that stuff floating around out there, you know? It just shows you. And it dropped it, and lucky for him, after he got the picture, it dropped it, and he managed to pick the razor up, because it didn't come back for it, the seagull. It was only, apparently it's a baby seagull, but they're a year old is a baby, and that's flying. So when it dropped it, and he managed to get it, which was good. The razor, not the bird. So yeah, so he saved that from polluting our beaches. But yeah, there you go. He's still making it wait. I don't know why. These people. I don't know why she ain't saying nothing. Oh, they get on your nerves, don't they? There's making a dog wait and there's patience, but you just want to go over and say something, don't you? Right, oh, tea's boiling, as you can see. Turn that off. As you can see, mistake number one, having the lid on is all very good, makes it boil quicker, but it just causes your tea to be even hotter now. You've got to love it. Oh, brilliant. You've got to love it. Anyway, we're having tea. Put that there. Tea bag. That's going to be nice, that is. Very nice. There we go. Let that brew. Anyway, yeah, so we're in lockdown number 2. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. There you go. What am I using? I'm using today, rucksack-wise, I've got my high gear. Hopefully you can see that. It's a high gear Tibet 35. 25, 30 quid I think from Go Outdoors at the time. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all really. It's not a bad rucksack. It's not one I use that often. It's got this padding here that supposedly helps your back, but also I think supposed to create a little air pocket down the middle here so you don't have a sweaty back. We're going to get thousands of dogs running past and agitating us, but that's life, it can't be helped. At least we've got our tea anyway. Sorry. We've got hot water, so if they won't be stupid enough to burn themselves, will they? So if you hear a dog, that's why. It's just going to run all the way through. If it touches anything, it's going to burn itself. There you go. Anyway, yeah. So we've got Clacton that way, Holland on Sea here, and Wharton that way. Not much goes on around here really. Lockdown number 2, so Christmas, that's it. So if we have 5 days of fun, apparently, we'll be locked down, which kind of like defeats the object of us being locked down now, because if you're in lockdown if you're having fun over Christmas and let everybody out and meet up, it then means we're in lockdown again, which means it could get worse. So what's the point of being in lockdown now when you could have done it after Christmas? Because we're going to be back to square one, I think, after Christmas anyway, if everyone's going out doing what they want, meeting up with loads of family members. You know, there you go. I don't know why I said that really. I think that's just what's going through my mind at the moment. Piers shut. You're allowed to do beach fishing. You're allowed to do night fishing, but you're not allowed any overnight stays. So I've been reading the rules. Only if you're homeless, if I read that right. But you're not allowed, or if you've got a holiday home, I'm not sure. But yeah, so you're not allowed to stay on your boat overnight. But you're still allowed to night fish, which is handy because I like fishing. So at least I can get out and do night fishing. Which leads me on to my other point was that I've now got a bivvy for fishing. But I'm not allowed to use it until after Christmas. Dear. So, yeah, so at least I'll be warm after Christmas and I can do some winter fishing then, which will be nice because then it'll be lovely. Got some new rod pods. All this isn't expensive because you know, don't get expensive stuff. I mean, it probably is expensive. No, it's not actually. Compared to some of the camping gear I've bought, it's probably, the bivvy is probably not expensive at all really, compared to the amount of camping gear. So I'll take that back. Work's been alright, ain't been too bad. Been difficult, ain't been easy getting back. Legs are knackered, plus the work's getting heavier because of Christmas. Hope you lot are alright out there and keeping well, keeping safe. Fingers crossed. I don't know how you're dealing with lockdown. You know, if you can, put it in the comments. Tell me what you're up to during lockdown, whatever it is, maybe anything at all. Thanks for the new people that are subscribed to the channel. It's very kind of you. Thanks for the people that have been there from the beginning. People that like the videos and the people that dislike the videos, that's no problem at all because at least it shows me what people like, what people don't like. They're still not too keen on the fishing videos, by the way, but once I start catching bigger fish, then you may change your mind. We never know. We may be able to get you to change it. We'll see if we burn our lips on this. Yes, we will do. It's still too hot. We may get you to change your mind when I pull up a 25-pound carp. We'll see. Got new alarms as well for fishing, so that's a bit easier. I'm getting some very funny looks still. My bum's getting wet, even though it's nothing. Oh God, the sea's coming in. I think these are limpets on here. I'm not entirely sure. They're stuck well to these rocks. I'll show you them. Should get you some pictures. Got a picture of that artwork as well. I'll put that in the video. Yeah, all in all, it's not a bad little walk this down to here, you know. I think some of the cafes are open, not all of them. I think maybe one or two, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that's it. Holland on Sea's a nice little place to go, especially Clacton as well, being so close, because you can walk there. Can't stay anywhere though because they're all shut. You can't have a drink anywhere because they're all shut. But yeah, anyway, I'm wittering on again. My bum's getting wet. I'm just dying to taste this tea. I can actually taste it. Oh my God. I can actually taste the honey in it. I can taste the mint. But I don't know what is it called? What was that thing called again? Rubio? What's it? I'm no good with names. But I can taste the mint and I can taste the honey, which is really good. Oh, that's nice. Don't write off teas, you know. You can get some nice teas, like you can coffees. You can get some really nice teas as well. Just don't write them off. Yeah, so these rocks here are all to help stop the erosion and, you know, it will just stop the erosion. I think they call them fish towels. But I think what the sea's trying to do is to reclaim it all again. So slowly they're disappearing again, as usual, like everything else does. But yeah, these are all way along here, fish towels as they call them. And they had to put the rocks here just to try and slow it down. And they've got like a machine that tries to flatten all the beach out and try and, well, because once upon a time we never used to have any sand along here at all. it used to be all stones. And what they did is they had a machine and it flicked. Well, it's a machine, I don't know, but it managed to get the sand from out there and spray it all the way over here. So technically, I think you'd call this man-made. But you wouldn't believe it because it used to be all stones. And it used to just be filled with water right up, basically, towards the beach huts and the railings. But there you go. It was good for fishing. But I think the fishermen prefer this now. Because, you know, they've got somewhere to put their, I don't know what you call them, the bivvies? There's the plane in the background, so we'll get the plane in the background. Sorry about this. Oh, you probably can't see him. No, you can't see him, sorry. I tried. Now I've got to reposition you. There we go. But yeah, I suppose you could do foraging from here and all. So you could pick these off, these limpets off of here. I can't see any mussels though. But they're everywhere, these little limpet things. Look, they're all here, yeah. There's actually some, what's it? Look like oysters or something at the back here as well. Anyway, I'll show you all that later. I like the tea, by the way. What a nice one. Been waiting for that one, haven't you? Coffee drinkers, eh? Hey, what about if I started to buy me a cup of tea? Oh, don't worry, I ain't gonna do that. Oh, Craig, you won't, honestly, I think as soon as you hit 1,000 subs, that's when the adverts start coming in. Oh, adverts, oh God. I've been watching, obviously, YouTube indoors and that, and the adverts, oh, I'll tell you, they've been wearing me out. So you put it on, right, you start watching, there's an advert, and then there'll be an advert halfway through, and there'll be another advert about 3/4 of the way through. And then on another one, you'll be watching it, and you think, oh, I got away with it, and then there'll be an advert. And then right towards the end of the video, all of a sudden, you think, oh, it's coming up towards the end of the video, and then there's an advert. And you think, oh, right, okay then. And then you start watching it, and then after the advert, it's actually finished anyway, but you don't realise, but there's an advert there. But adverts at the moment seem to be in every single YouTube video because they want you to get premium. And obviously people want to put adverts in their videos because they, I don't know how much they make, a few pence, I don't know, whatever it is. But it just gets on my nerves. Oh, it's just constant adverts. I can understand YouTube's free and obviously they want you to get like premium or whatever it's called, but you know, to keep putting adverts in your videos, it just gets on my nerves. There must be an easier way of making money than just putting adverts in your video, surely. It's constant, and it's one of the things that just grinds me. It absolutely grinds me. All for a few pence or whatever it is. It's unbelievable. Anyway, yeah, so that's just one of the other bugbears, I'm afraid. It gets on my nerves. That is coming home with me, by the way, that tea bag. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave it here. Even if it is biodegradable. I'm sure a seagull would like to eat honey and mint tea. It's all natural. It's organic. Anyway, it's a lovely tea. Adverts. If we ever hit 1,000 subs, you won't see an advert. Not even at 20,000, you wouldn't see an advert. I'd never put adverts in. If they grind me, I don't know what it does for anybody else. No one should be forced, or not forced, but have to pay to get rid of adverts. You know what I mean? So if it grinds me, I won't put anybody else through it, I tell you. I would not put anybody else through it. And I ain't forgotten about that NHS beach up. Anyway, thanks for watching First Class Adventures. You can follow me on Mark the Posty 1. A few bits on there. Obviously I haven't been out much, so I haven't been able to put anything on there. But, well, I have put a few bits on there, obviously. But I'll put a picture up and that. And I'll show you a few more bits around here. But yeah, anyway, cheers. And I hope you enjoy it. I know it's a bit of a ramble, but it's a cup of tea instead of watching someone make a cup of coffee all the time, because that's getting on my nerves and all. Anyway, let's not go into that. Anyway, thank you very much, lot. I think it's had its day. And look after yourselves, everybody. There you go, I've been using it wrong. Oh, I know, my dear. Oh yeah, I've been out with this all the time. See you later, everybody. So, I'm not entirely sure what these are. Are these called limpets? Don't know, they're all over the rocks. No idea. All over the rocks there, look, see. And are these oysters? I could be just making this stuff up. I have absolutely no idea. But they're everywhere here, as you can see. There's the old windmills in the background. You can't see them, they're just over there. There's quite a few of them, they're all the way along. And then there's the sky. And there you've got Collecting Pier, just over there. And then you've got the promenades. There we go again. It's all coming in now. I don't know if you can see me or not, to be honest. It's quite bad here, the sun. It's quite strong, as you can see. Glinting off everything. Don't know much about foraging and all this. I'm an expert in foraging, I don't know. But we do own seaweed. We've got seaweed. There's the rocks, more of them, more of those limpets, if that's what they're called. More rocks. Boulders, whatever you want to call them. Apparently they're stones, actually, they're stones. And they were brought over, I believe, from Sweden on these great big barges. And then they were took off the barges and placed. Yeah, they were. Every single one of these, I believe, was brought in from Sweden. I'm sure it was. And you saw the barges out there. All imported. Don't know how they done it, really. But they did. They did do it. And they say don't stand on the rocks because they're slippery, and I've got the wrong shoes on, by the way, so don't do it, it's dangerous. But it is nice though here. It's lovely. Goes on this walk, doesn't it? But yeah, if I disappear, I've just fallen off the end of a rock. Oh, yeah. Fishing's gone. The sea fishing, you know, the beach fishing along here's gone down a bit. There's odds and sods being caught. Nothing spectacular sizes like it used to be. But yeah, there's a few people out there on their boats. There was actually a boat out there a couple of weeks ago. And it was doing something for these windmills. These solar windmills, whatever they're called, generates electric. And must have been servicing or something, and it actually had legs and it raised itself up off of the water. It was amazing to see. It was really amazing to see this. Anyway, right, I'm going to get some pictures of more beach huts for you. Oh, more little bit of information for you. I know you like these tidbits. There was a seal seen here a few days ago now. Apparently he popped its head up, saw what was going on and went back to Walton. Can't blame him really. But yeah, so occasionally you do get the seals that come down here as well, but they're mainly at Walton area somewhere. Never actually seen them, but you can, oh, there though. They can be seen. Just thought I'd tell you that little bit of tidbit. Right, that was the end of the little walk at Holland on Sea. They're still fishing, as you can see. Right, let's walk up this hill here.